Cabin 13 Productions.
I would consider Michael Bublé as probably like the king of Christmas music, you know? I still watch The Cat in the Hat. I did, you know, I can't say I read it because I don't know how to read. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for that picture you just painted of my future.
All they feed you is pudding.
All they feed you is... Do you believe that Jesus brought the presents on Christmas?
No.
He just comes down the chimney and he's like,
So
I am.
Such a loser, sweating God, I'm the worst.
It's happening, chat. She's beginning to thaw out again. The Christmas queen herself. Lock your doors, block your windows, and hide your children. Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You has returned to abolish our eardrums once again. But in all seriousness, though, Christmas time only comes around once a year. And every December, one of the treats we as a society get to look forward to is all of the festive music. From the unforgettable classics to the newer age songs that you'll never get out of your head. Today, we are taking the time to reminisce on some of the best Christmas music of all time. And maybe throw in a few controversial opinions as well. So add another log to the fireplace while we jam out to these hit jingles here on the Woodsmen Podcast.
Welcome back to the Woodsmen Podcast. We're your hosts, Brent Murphy.
And Joey Rucker.
And we're back.
Another day, another Navidad.
Amen, brother. Amen. Well, Merry Christmas, chat. We are here, and it's been a great day.
You gotta jump in your energy, buddy. This is
know.
a Christmas season, dog.
I know, man. I know. I'm sorry. I'm tired.
We're not allowed to be tired. We have to service with a smile.
You're right. You're right. Service, indeed, with a smile. As bosses do say.
Yeah. So we just, for chat, you guys just got our Krampus episode out. So I hope you guys are enjoying that by the time, or had enjoyed that by the time you see this. It seems like it. Part of housekeeping, I would say, is maybe talk about the fact that the episode's doing very well.
Yeah, so as anyone who has listened to us before and has listened to us more than one episode, we have definitely said that we record the days that we release episodes. Mm-hmm. So at this moment, we are recording the day we released the Krampus episode.
Krampus came out.
Episode 35. Well, let me tell you, chat, in a matter of 6 to 7 hours, we've got more views than we have.
Almost most of the episodes that we've done.
Yeah.
Like we're jumping up to some of our most viewed videos. Now, again, we talk like we're big streamers or YouTubers or
we are
content creators.
We are.
We're not.
We are.
Let's not lie to ourselves.
It's a lot for us in one.
But yeah, it's a lot for us.
Yeah.
We're like at 70 views.
Joey, don't disclose our information like that. You're crazy.
It sounds a little like...
our sponsors would not be proud.
But I would say it's more pathetic that I talk constantly on my Twitch streams to no viewers. So it's okay. I'll sit there and talk like, no, guys, I can't believe this is happening right now. This is like my favorite part of the game. And no one's on the stream. It's just me.
the one person like symbol is just you viewing your own stream to make sure it's still up and running.
There are times where I'm like, hey, somebody join, because I'll see the number goes from 1 to 2, and then I'll, like, as I say that, it goes away, and I'm just like, oh, okay.
You're like, oh, nice.
Merry Christmas.
Nice. Well, yeah, it's pretty crazy.
It's doing good.
We hope it keeps climbing because we really enjoyed that episode, so we hope you guys got some cool information out of that.
Yeah.
Season 4 prep has begun.
Yes, sir.
As of right now, we will have about 4 episodes left.
Including
of
today's
season
episode,
3.
we got 4.
Yeah. So, with 4 episodes left till season 3 comes to an end. And once season 4 comes, let me tell you, we got big plans and hoping that it's gonna look really good.
Is this our most consistent season so far?
I think so. I think every
Did we have a
single
chill
week.
cast on this one?
One.
I think we had one.
One.
Wow. Dang.
It's crazy.
That's our goal. Our goal is to have a season where there's not a single chill cast.
And it was a planned chill cast, remember? We actually sat down and we were like, oh, we can do a chill cast right here. Because we can take a break. Because I think it was like, what, right before or right after Thanksgiving?
Oh, probably.
Something like that. Yeah.
Don't ask me,
know.
dude.
We have too many.
We made the plans for season 3 like 2 months ago. So I had all the planning.
Yeah. But chat, you'll be happy to know we actually cracked down. We had a meeting. We did good, and I'm excited.
I think it's gonna be good. There's gonna be a lot of minor changes and a few pretty major changes. So I think it's gonna. You guys are gonna look more into it. We have 2 jokes here on the Woodsman. It's the ear and I'm vengeance. That's literally all we have.
That's it. That's it. We have to make those like a sticker or pin or something.
And it'll be a picture of you in the Batman mask for Halloween.
Perfect. Stop it right now.
Another thing I wanted to bring up.
Yeah.
You told me about this off air.
Oh,
And
yes.
I'm very, very interested. You finally watched Klaus.
I did.
And I will really want to know what you
Per your advice.
Yes.
Per your
from our
advice
Christmas
and,
movies episode.
and per Greg's advice.
Yep.
He also advised me after watching the episode. Shout out, Greg. Appreciate you, dog. Oh, man, I loved it.
Yeah?
I loved it.
Would you say, because this was the question
great.
on the Christmas movies episode, is would that be a newer age, one day becomes a classic Christmas movie?
I would say I would probably watch Klaus every year now.
Oh, cool.
After watching
I'm so
it.
happy,
Yeah,
dude.
no, it was so good. The story, so, like, I think we had talked about, like, the character development part of, like, classic Christmas movies, and man, nailed it on the head. I was like, wow, I am so happy. I teared up at the end. I was like, what?
Yep.
And then just the last 5 seconds was just, I'm so happy.
So good.
I
Definitely a recommend from
Yeah.
us here at the Woodsman.
100%
Eric, if you haven't seen it,
recommend.
please go check out Klaus. It's
Yes,
so
and
good.
another announcement. We finally got our boy Eric back after
yes.
long. Our boy's back from the dead.
We don't have to keep saying R.I.P.
Yeah,
because
he's here.
He came back
He's
from
here.
the dead,
Resurrection.
resurrected.
He's here. It's a Christmas
Came
miracle.
back on the 3rd month.
Hey, it's good, man. It's good. You guys
So-
are gonna see his smiling face tonight. So
Yes, we got some
we-
surprises.
we are very excited. Well, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, stories, or inquiries on Cabin 13 Productions or our studio, head over to the woodsmanpod@gmail.com. You can interact with us on Instagram and X at woodsmanpod. And I think lastly, you can subscribe to our Patreon for our candid, unhinged, uncensored show, Back to the Cabin, at patreon.com/the Woodsmen Podcast. Yeah.
So please
Well-
go do that. Please go support us in any way that you feel the need to.
Necessary.
Yeah.
It's a necessary. Please support. Or just subscribe or just give us a little rating.
Just talk to us. We're
Yeah, please. We're lonely.
yeah, it's cold here.
Yeah. Baby, it's cold outside. Oh, wait. That song's canceled, isn't it?
Well, speaking of Christmas music,
Well, all right. Let's get on with the show.
so Christmas music, my friend. I have a lot of questions and a lot of topics that I thought of that we could talk about in regards to it all.
Got a lot of answers for you.
And I don't know if you looked, but I also have a surprise little trivia game for us.
I've looked at nothing you have written.
Awesome. Do I have my phone? Because I just realized that toss it, Eric. Nice.
Ooh, nice.
I realized I should probably get the answers up for when you want to
Probably.
try and guess.
Okay.
But to
got
start
it.
off, I just have a bunch of questions, a bunch of topics that I think
Yeah.
we should all talk about when it comes to Christmas music.
Yeah, no, dude, I love Christmas music. I love the time of year. It's the most wonderful time of year, as the song itself says.
Yes.
Which is great. Yeah, I mean, I still love Halloween more, but I just
Which, it's okay to be wrong, but
whatever. You can just go and die in a hole. But I just love the time to be merry and jolly and thankful for the people and friends here that can make this all happen. And part of that includes some of the best music ever, like Last Christmas by Wham.
yeah.
So
Is that, and one of my questions is that what's your favorite Christmas song? Is Wham?
oh, I mean,
Beholder?
probably that one. There's also one by the Eagles.
By the Eagles. I don't know if I know
Yeah,
the
it's is it I'll be home for Christmas or something like that?
I'll be
No,
home
nah.
for
Hold on. I'm gonna let you yap
Little
away just
banter
a little bit
Sure, sure.
while I try and figure this out because I got the song on my phone right here.
Well, my favorite Christmas song happened to be by Michael Bublé, the man himself.
Oh,
Baby, Please Come Home. To
his
me
version
just-
is perfect.
it's
It's
my
beautiful. Now I do love the original, but
Mm-hmm.
that one is just
There's something about his voice. I mean, it's just
his voice is butter.
it's absolute best.
So I would have to
I have a
100.
question.
I would 100% have to ask you then. He's definitely the king of Christmas, right? You have the queen that people consider like Mariah Carey for like Christmas music. I would consider Michael Bublé as probably like the king of Christmas music.
I would think we should go back and check how many songs Frank Sinatra did
This
for
is
Christmas,
true.
if any.
This is true, and I
But
feel
they're
like Nat King
practically the
Cole. I
same.
feel like Nat King Cole did a lot too.
Yeah. So I mean, but I would agree. Michael Bublé's renditions, like everyone listens to them every year,
Yeah.
even if you don't realize you're
It's like
listening
Kenny
to him.
G playing saxophone, like for Christmas, but like for vocals, like
Mm-hmm. No, it's true.
I will say that Eagle song,
Yes.
it's "Please Come Home for Christmas," so that
Please
it's like
come home for. Do I know that one?
I
Give
would,
us a little.
please don't make me because right now I can't think on the top of my head. I just know that
But
it's
your
that song.
favorite Christmas song?
Okay, well, Last Christmas.
I smell lies.
I sing Last Christmas like throughout the entire year, so I feel like that one's a little different.
Okay.
Anyways, forget
on.
about me. What about Eric? What about his
Yes,
favorite
Eric, our
Christmas
boy.
song? What about
All right. Well, if you're gonna pull me into this already,
I am.
Favorite Christmas song.
Okay, it depends. All right. So if I would have to say like a traditional Christmas, like customers, gifts, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Like if you were walking into a mall, what you would expect.
the one, and I know
On
this
Black
sounds
Friday.
weird. The one that always just, I don't know, for some reason, I think it just kind of gets the kid in me. The hippopotamus.
Okay,
yeah,
that's a good one.
Hippopotamus for Christmas.
Okay, well, if we're
For some
talking
reason-
classics, yeah, I got
For some reason,
Yeah.
that song
It's your favorite.
always brings me back to my childhood.
childhood, yeah.
And that's why I
Yeah.
can say it is my favorite because of that nostalgia.
That's good. That's good. That's
Because
a good one.
I have a different question later on that my answer to it is kind of like that song, but it's not like for favorites. So that's an interesting
No, that's fair.
take. But I like that. I like the hippopotamus.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. Heck yeah.
All right. So first real subject, right? First real conversation about Christmas music.
Lay one on me,
in my
dog.
categories. Is Baby It's Cold Outside controversial? Should it be?
I mean, people made it controversial. I think at this point, it's just like a staple of Christmas songs. I
agree.
I think just leave it alone.
I guess the question
know.
should really be, should it have gotten canceled?
Canceled, no. I mean, if people want to bring up what it symbolizes or sounds like it's about or whatever, then fine. But like, cancel it? No, I don't.
I don't see
Because weren't people trying to cancel Dr. Seuss at one point? Like, I still watch The Cat in the Hat. I did, I can't say I read it because I don't know how to read. Yeah,
I hate the live action Cat in the Hat.
It makes me so
freaks me
uncomfortable.
out.
It makes me so uncomfortable.
All
but-
right, I have to chime in on this.
Yeah, please.
So, the fact that somehow this song made it to controversial out of everything that's current is
Yeah.
astonishing. And okay, so the reasoning is because it's a guy taking advantage of the weather, trying to get the woman to stay. And then the song doesn't say the intent, but they put intent of him having sexual relations with this woman.
Agenda on it.
Correct. So it's the guy taking advantage. I just don't see it that way.
I don't either. I personally feel like it's a lot of, like, he just wants to give her a nice night, and he's just
right.
Not everything has to be creepy.
He's trying to make sure that she doesn't die in the cold.
Yeah.
That's my thought process. Not
that's what
I'm going to
thinking
take you to
too,
my
like-
bedroom and we're going to have an unforgettable night. Like,
Yeah,
whether you
I
want
just
to or
don't.
not. Like that.
Yeah. It's not like you're going in the basement, darling.
Yeah, it's like, man,
That's not what it is.
wow, that was
So-
a fun night in the sack. Now,
And I know,
get in the sack.
but then they
Like,
bring
literally.
up things like, say, what's in this drink? And it's like,
Yeah.
it's wine.
And then
you're having
floor.
a wine. You're having a glass of wine. Don't think of it like that. He's not.
Yeah, like what? Is it dry? Is it a what? You know, like
I feel like
I'm
they were
thinking-
reaching, to be honest. And because, again, like I said, it was never.
Yeah, I think
even
there's a
like
lot
that.
of like played assumptions in what's going on, and I
Yeah.
just don't. I
I
don't
don't
know.
think it was worth the cancellation.
No.
I don't think it is canceled. I still hear
It
it
still
on.
comes on,
I
but there was a
hear
bunch
it
of
a
drama
lot.
Depending on
online.
the group.
Oh well,
depending
yeah.
on the
There's a
group.
lot.
'Cause,
Dude,
like,
there was
for us-
drama on the news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About it. I think.
Yeah. For us, like, if it comes on, we listen to it.
Yeah.
I ain't changing
It's
the
a
radio
good ass
station.
song, dude.
I had one.
I'm sorry, it's
I
a
had,
good.
like,
It's a good
these
song.
toy penguins that you would hit a
Yeah.
button and they would sing it and they
Yeah.
would dance together every Christmas.
I mean,
It was
it's
nice.
It's a good Christmas song.
It's a little jingle.
It's a good
It's a
jingle.
staple song to our youth, if anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was a common
That's what we
song.
grew up with, man.
Yeah,
Like I
makes
don't, dude, I don't know, man.
We talked about it in the I don't
think
even remember what
I
episode
think
it
it
was,
really matters. Do our parents cancel it? It's in their era of music.
But the
I'm
thing
pretty
is,
sure
our parents
they
don't
didn't care.
cancel anything.
Like they don't.
That-
Yeah,
That's a different thing because there are things that I think.
I feel like you got to be of the generation that it
Yeah.
was like written in
Yeah, I agree. I don't
before
think,
you can kind of talk about it or speak on it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you weren't there. You don't know. You don't get it. Like it's a different time. Like I don't know. But you can get canceled literally for just saying that. So
That's true. Yeah, this is the last episode of the Woodsman
Yeah,
Podcast.
this is
by the
it.
way.
This is it. We love you guys. It was a
But-
good send off.
we'll move on. We'll move
Christmas
on.
music.
In similar light to the question I asked a second ago, what's our worst Christmas song?
Like which one I hate the
Yeah.
most?
Or just one you never put on, I guess.
I don't like. I'm sorry, hot take. I don't like any new Christmas music that comes out like after 2015. Anything that's
So
like
you
now.
still
I'm
got
just,
Mistletoe by Bieber. You still have that thrown in there just barely, but
Yeah.
everything after that, you're like,
yeah, that Christmas album was fire. It's not my favorite, but it's a good Christmas album.
it's okay. It's all right. I don't know.
Mistletoe's a banger. Mistletoe's a banger.
Mistletoe shouldn't be
You're
as
the
much
only
of a banger as it is.
like
That's the thing.
only thing I ever get for Christmas. That song, banger. Oh,
I don't
fire.
even know that one.
fire. That's the first song on the album, I think. It's chef's kiss. But anyways, yeah.
My least
one's
favorite
good,
by
but I don't know.
far, 12 Days. It's so dumb
Oh,
and it's so annoying.
oh.
12 Days of Christmas.
Yeah.
It's not that it's a bad song.
It's
fun.
just after the fifth
It's
day,
like,
I'm done.
Why are we going
I'm
to
over it.
do a song
Yeah.
that has like 17 verses, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm good. I'm good.
if
I don't
even
want
that,
it. I don't
like,
want it.
It's just dumb and I
No.
don't like it. It gets old.
I agree. I agree.
But you don't have a least favorite though? Nothing. really
Um,
that- just new stuff is pretty much what you're saying.
Probably just new stuff, honestly. I mean, I will put on any real Christmas playlist of any like Christmas classics or anything like that, but there's none where I'm like, ugh, I can't stand it. I just don't really like the new stuff because I feel like there's not really any good ones unless they're like covers. I just feel like there's no good written new like Christmas songs out
Yeah.
there.
I can agree to that.
I mean, I'm open to hearing any, but I just haven't heard any that are worth it, you know. But that's just me. I mean, that's just me.
No, I get it. I feel the same way. I don't really enjoy too many new age Christmas songs, but I also feel like most Christmas songs to this day are just people singing
They're just covers.
old Christmas
yeah,
songs.
they're
That's
just
kind of
covers.
where it ends up.
Like
falling.
I'm fine with that. Like you'll get an occasional banger of like a good cover.
Yeah.
But a lot of them are.
So do you
rather
have?
just-
Is there any Christmas songs that you love or you like a lot that you don't ever really tell people about? Because this is where I was getting to the hippopotamus thing. Not to say you shouldn't love the hippopotamus
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
But I have one, and apparently I didn't write what the name of it was, but it's Nuttin' for Christmas, originally written by Sid Tepper and Roy C. Bennett in 1955.
I don't think I've ever.
But I've heard a very newer age one. I think that came out in 2009 of the song, and it's a real annoying. It's a bad song. It's kind of like I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. It's like kind of like that. It's like I'm getting nothing for Christmas, and it's the most annoying song ever, and I love it. I've loved it for my entire childhood.
That's wild. Well, I mean, that I love but don't often tell people about. I really like the Christmas, the snow's coming
Baby,
down.
Please Come Home.
Yeah.
Well, chat. The bombs have started.
It's over.
Trump has taken office officially. And
Korea is invading, and it's gonna be Red Dawn. It's gonna be Red Dawn. It's over, guys.
the end. Oh man.
No, I really like Baby Please Come Home. But like the original one, the one
The
by
original one,
Darlene Love. That was just a really good one. It's just a really good, like, the chorus singing. Everyone's just, I don't know, it just radiates such good vibes.
It's a weirdly fun song.
It's such a good, and I love the Michael Bublé version too. Don't get me wrong, like I love it, but there's just something about hers where it kind of like almost teleports me back in time to like me being super small in the mall with my parents, and it was like, you know, the malls are packed. There, you know, you got Santa Claus in the middle of the mall, having all these kids taking pictures and everything. Like, I don't know, everything was just so.
It was good
different.
times.
It was
good
just so
times.
different. There were no worries. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not sitting here 24, and you know, Eric, you're a dad, so it's like I can only imagine the difference in the fun of Christmas versus the stress of Christmas. Like once Grace starts getting older, you know, and like what if she wants to have her friends over? What if she wants to go and attend someone else's Christmas, or like, you know. And then you get to like boyfriends and like all that. That's
Get
like
ready.
a whole other, you know, that's like a whole other level. So
Don't
it's
look
like,
too excited.
You're just like putting all these scenarios way ahead of
You're like, I
way
wasn't
ahead of
even
And
like,
then one
thinking
day
about
she's
this
gonna
right
get
now.
not even
pregnant and
one
have a family
yet.
of her own.
Yeah, like,
What?
how do you
she's not
feel
even
about
one,
that?
and she's married and having kids.
You're gonna be a
Whoa,
grandfather.
whoa. It's like, you're
One day
dead.
you're gonna die.
You're dead. You're killing me off now. She has her own family. It's like, thanks, guys.
She never visits you at Christmas time.
You're in a retirement home. No one loves you anymore.
She put you in a retirement home at
Thanks.
50.
Thank you for that picture you just painted of my future.
No,
where-
All they feed you is pudding.
All they feed you is pudding.
well, it's tapioca for you. I don't even like tapioca. What is tapioca?
They just put cream cheese in on a plate and just served it to you. Merry Christmas.
Oh my god.
He just sits at his window. No one visits him
No, but
anymore.
I guess to just reel it back, maybe not all of that, but the I
There's
don't
still a
know.
lot
At
to happen
24,
there.
I already have the stress of Christmas, so
At 24, I have the stress of having to pay for so many Christmas
that's what I
presents and,
mean. Like, you know,
oh
I
my
have.
god, all my friends. I'm like, oh my god, there's actually more than I thought there were.
I know, it's like, man, I just don't hang out with these people all the time. That's crazy. No, but I just think of like the stress that comes with that, and I just couldn't even imagine adding like having a kid like to it, because it's like, you know, you're coming up on like your first like Christmas,
Yeah.
and yeah, she's a baby right now, so I think it's a little less stressful, because it's like you don't really have to worry about. I mean, it sounds sad, but you don't have to worry about disappointing them because they're a baby, so they're not gonna like really remember all of that. But like once they get a little bit older, then it's like that stress of like, oh, I don't even have to worry about just buying for my family or like my parents or like my wife or anything. But then it's like, I got this little bundle of joy that I love so much, and I don't want to disappoint.
Oh my God,
but then
Brent
you have to worry about
Brent
that.
has made
like,
me think of a question for you, Eric, my friend.
Bring it on.
Are you going to ruin her life like Brent's life was ruined? Or are you going to let her believe in Santa for a while?
Oh.
Brent, I found out as an exclusive topic in the last episode that this man never believed in Santa and never had a fun childhood.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry
So-
for myself too, but
That is a great question. And I will be honest with you.
do you believe
No.
that Jesus brought the presents on Christmas?
No.
He's carrying a sack
okay.
bigger than himself.
Let me clear
the baby Jesus version.
He just comes down the chimney and he's like,
So
I am.
if my family was that twisted, I think you'd be seeing a different person sitting in front of you today.
Everyone's on the nice list with Jesus.
So let me obviously clarify first. I grew up in a normal household. Sure. Where
Once I hit 12, that was it.
where my parents did put that childlike wonderment of Santa Claus. All right. We did cookies. We made cookies. We put milk out. And
did you say that Harry Potter ate the cookies or
no?
or
no.
Santa?
Santa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So obviously, as a kid, I didn't know better, but my parents obviously putting the presents underneath the tree. I'm assuming both would eat the cookies because it's a team effort.
Yeah, team effort.
Eat cookies, leave crumbs, drink the milk, whatever.
Yeah, of course.
So growing up as a child, I did believe in that stuff.
Sure.
Okay,
But
cool.
unfortunately, as I got older, I caught on quickly. And
Okay.
it's
As
not
quick
to
as this guy.
It's not to my parents' fault, guys. It was mine because then it got to the point to where we were doing family Christmases. One of my uncles at the time would disappear, and Santa Claus would come. And so we got a Mexican Santa Claus. It wasn't a white Santa Claus, it was a Mexican Santa Claus.
Hell yeah, dude.
And
Let's
again,
go.
for the beginning portion, I didn't catch on because the childlike wonderment was there.
wow.
The veil was there.
Yeah,
But then my brain started like, hey, where's so and so? Where's this? And then all of a sudden I hear my grandma go, shh. And I'm like,
yeah, you become a detective real fast.
Well,
and
how old were you at this time? when you
I
started to
was
catch
easily like 12, 13 when it started like kicking it. And
Oh.
I'm just like,
See, so
Yeah.
So I started realizing, okay, but even though I figured it out, I didn't want to be like, hey, Santa Claus is not real, because like I understood, I quickly figured out, okay, what that meant. It's a childlike wonderment. So
Yeah.
bringing it back to your question, yes, I'm gonna do the whole
Nice.
elaborate Santa Claus thing because
Love it.
it creates creativity. It creates
wonderment, and
It
like that
keeps-
there's more out there
Yes,
going on.
It's
like,
innocence.
Yeah.
I
Proud
would.
of you.
It's part of the innocence, and so I don't want to be that kind of father. But like Santa Claus isn't real. I pay for all your stuff. Like, get over it. You know what I mean?
I
like,
mean, to be fair, your dad didn't really do
Yeah,
that. You just
no.
kind of caught your dad. doing
yeah. Well, no.
I just
I'm
just caught him eating the cookies. And
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm just saying like the worst case scenario. You know what I mean?
I wanted to eat those cookies, and I wasn't allowed to.
I'm just saying like the worst case scenario, like
Sure,
the
sure.
like the parents who just didn't care.
No.
No,
Yeah,
I'm,
you know what I mean?
happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear that she will have
Yeah.
a childhood.
Yeah, because like it's important. It's part of, I think, the development of a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So,
Yeah.
yes, I
That's-
do plan on doing that.
All right,
though.
cool.
I'm gonna celebrate Krampus.
What, with your kids?
Yeah, I'm gonna have you come over and I'm gonna have you dress up as
Me?
him. Yeah,
Why am I having to be
because you're the
Krampus?
funkle. You're gonna dress up like we're gonna like glue hair like all over you. And,
Horns.
yeah, and I'd be like, listen, kids.
You better act naughty.
I
or not
told
act
you,
naughty.
no. I'm gonna like hide all the Christmas presents like on Christmas Eve because we're gonna celebrate on Christmas Eve. That's just how it goes. But I would be like, all right, guys, here's the thing. I talked to Santa and he's not coming this year.
Oh no.
Someone else is though. But I don't think you're gonna like him. And then you're gonna bust through the door and yeah, you're gonna like growl at him and
Come out and be like,
you have to have the little like barrel like on your back, so you can
the
like
sack and like the chains.
yeah, and you
the
gotta bring it
bells
down and be like, all right, get in, kids.
and one
like,
really
yeah.
long birch branch.
Yeah, with some
I can
sticks,
beat
and
them
you
with
can just
But you
Yeah.
are gonna give the whole Santa Claus, right? Like,
Oh yeah, they'll get the whole experience.
so it's
They'll get the
both.
whole-
You get-
Like, here's the thing: I don't know if I'm gonna like try purposefully to be like, oh my gosh, these presents just appeared here. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but I'll still do like the. All
Like
right,
Santa
guys.
Claus
Like
is
we
real.
we have to like make cookies to leave out for Santa tonight, and like see it. I may do like he left like a few like special presents or something, maybe, but probably not like all
would
the presents.
you would
That'll
you
be
do
too
the
much.
extra where like some parents would do like flour on a boot and then they kind of do like footprints?
Oh,
Like I've seen that.
I don't know if I'll do that, but I'll do like Elf on the Shelf.
I will. I'm going to be such a toxic parent when it comes to Santa.
Oh
I'm
my
going to
gosh.
make them genuinely believe in this man, in this invisible red man. I am going.
Please
to
elaborate on how
Oh
toxic
my
you're
god!
gonna be.
I'm
'cause-
gonna like. I want to do it the way Bert Kreischer did it, bro. Where he like films himself like just slightly out of frame so you can't see the face, but completely
Yeah.
dressed in a Santa outfit and like walking in and like stuffing the stockings, but like only like it'll be them recording it, like my children.
Yeah,
So they'll
yeah.
think that they caught it. They'll be like,
yeah.
oh my god. and like I said, I video edit, so I'll be just like Bert, bro. I'll edit anything out. I'll make it look real.
Yeah.
I will traumatize them when they realize the truth, just like I was.
That's foul, especially because like.
I mean, you know what?
I don't care.
More
I-
power to you. my
Well, if we're
friend.
doing that, and I have you doing Krampus for me, then I gotta come over. I'll hook up some like surround sound speakers.
Dude, that's what
Ooh,
I'm saying. I'll
sleigh
put
bells,
speakers.
Yeah,
Reindeers.
We'll do stuff with like
With the-
like
the-
reindeer on the
the
roof.
hoof
on the
and
roof.
the
Oh yeah, we'll
boots
put
on
the speakers in the attic and then play
Yeah.
like reindeer.
Man, your
on the
kids
roo-
are gonna have issues.
Oh, dude, yeah, you're gonna scar them for life, bro. They're gonna be like the kid in the Santa Claus one, like where he's crying because these kids are making fun of him for saying, "My dad is Santa Claus." Like, dude, yeah, they're gonna. It's gonna be rough. It's
I
gonna
feel
be
bad.
rough.
I feel bad. I feel
All right,
bad.
let's
Let's
get this
r-
back
let's
in.
bring it
back
back
in.
to
Let's
some of
bring
the
it back
topics.
in. We
But yes,
digress, we
that was-
digress
That was
here.
great. I loved
good.
all of that.
It was good.
Oh man.
Big one. Is music from Frozen allowed to be considered Christmas music?
I don't know. I haven't watched Frozen.
Okay, Brent.
I'll chime in here because I have.
I've watched. I've watched.
No. I need the camera on me.
I've
Okay,
watched.
all right,
I've watched.
This man has
I've
claimed
watched Frozen 2.
This man has
I've
claimed
watched Frozen 2,
that
I think,
he's
twice.
and never had a damn Twinkie. This man has claimed he never believed in Santa Claus, and now he's telling me he's never seen Frozen. You are a manipulative liar. You're a liar, bro. These aren't true facts. You are full of it. I call bullshit. What do you have to say for yourself? I've never seen Frozen.
Ask me anything about the plot, and I can tell you absolutely nothing because I know nothing about like what actually happens in the movie. I know
Just
Olaf's
weren't
in it.
interested?
The girls are like sisters.
Like,
Well, you should know that.
There's
when you watch the
Kristoff.
I
second
guess you
one.
weren't
There's, like,
really ever a
Kristoff.
Disney fan, but
I know in the second one that Olaf literally really fast gives the whole synopsis of the first movie, but I don't
literally the
remember
only
what
good part of the
happened.
movie of the second one. But
Really,
Wow,
I like the effects, the special effects with the water.
yeah, but I
and
mean
everything.
story wise,
Oh,
effects wise, the
yeah.
movie was one.
Well, I
of the
didn't
most
watch the first
beautifully
one, so I
animated.
had nothing to compare.
First
to.
one was okay.
So
It was
I
like a normal
okay.
3D animated whatever. It blew up for children.
Yeah.
In 2013, I think it came out.
Yeah, like I know the
And-
music or whatever,
yeah.
like, but I don't know. I mean, I don't think I would consider it Christmas music.
A lot of people do because it's like
because it
snow and it
takes place in snowy
Yeah.
atmosphere. But was it Christmas in?
No, I mean they have a Christmas special that came out like as a mini thing.
Well, I
but
feel like
it's-
that's different. If you're gonna play that music, then
Yeah.
that would make sense. But
and that music sucked. So I don't know. I thought that we should bring it up because I've
Yeah.
heard a lot of controversy on it. Is Frozen a Christmas movie? I can't remember if we talked about
I would
that
say
on the movie episode.
no, I don't think so. I don't think so. I would say no. I would say,
no.
it's
I
not.
don't like it.
So
I don't like it as a Christmas movie. I like it as a movie. It's okay.
it's all
Mo-
right.
moving on.
I mean, how do you feel about the Christmas plays we used to be in when we were in middle
my
school
God,
and
dude.
elementary school and all of that.
I was thinking about that.
Or
just the other
church. Were
day.
you ever in the church plays? Me and Eric can relate heavy on the church plays, bro.
I was definitely in church plays, but I was like, I don't know how old you guys were. I was really young for church plays.
I
'cause
mean,
was
we were
like- I was
really
in, like,
young, but we did
preschool.
it until like we were in middle school or something.
Nah, I wasn't in those. I was only in the ones for like our middle school.
Oh,
My
okay.
favorite
Yeah,
one
see.
was when I was King Herod.
Yes. Oh man,
That was
dude.
fun.
There were some good ones. I remember like the cafe one where it was like a late night, like 80s cafe or something. The water park. We had a water park one. Oh my gosh. See,
yeah.
the thing was we were in such a small church that it felt so much bigger than it actually was to us, you know? The whole church was packed, but in reality there were like maybe 100 people there max, maybe, you know. So
Yeah.
it was a lot different for us. You went to a mega church. So
Yeah.
I feel like I was
Yeah, I
a little
did. It was a big one.
different.
I don't remember.
Like it was there were way more people for you, but I feel like it probably didn't
I only
feel
really
as
remember
big,
doing
you know.
Christmas tree lightings at that church. I don't remember what plays they put on. Like I said, it was
Yeah,
at that church where I did like preschool ones, and I don't know if it was
Oh
that
yeah,
one.
because you went to preschool there, huh?
Yeah. I don't know if it was that like in a Christmas play or not, but my mom always brings up the story of how I was like a little baby and I was up there on stage like wiggling my butt and all of a sudden my pants down on
Oh
stage.
yeah.
Is there video footage?
I think
'Cause,
so.
yeah,
Dude,
we
I
gotta-
need
we
to
gotta-
see
If
this,
I can find
please.
it, any of our
Well,
YouTube
you'd have to
video-
put it at the very end of this session.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my gosh.
That
dude,
would
that's
be
so
cool.
for any of our
Oh.
YouTube listeners, if I find it, it'll play after the outro. So go
Heck
check it
yeah.
out. Look forward to it. But no,
Dude, that
my
is-
brother actually played Baby Jesus in one of the
Yes,
plays.
I saw
Yeah.
your mom post a picture because I think he had just been in another.
Yeah, he
Christmas
was.
play
He just did a
recently?
play a couple days ago called. They're making a movie about it right now. The greatest Christmas pageant
Oh
ever.
yeah. I
So
actually
he
want
did
to
a
see
play
the
about
movie.
it.
The movie's out. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't. John, listen, my brother, you were so good. You were phenomenal. Everyone else, oh my God. It was so bad. As an audiovisual technician now, watching a play that should have no reason being made in that quality was so awful. Mics cutting in and out, students who would go behind stage, their mics would still be on the whole time, so you'd hear them like, I can't get into my dress. And it's like, oh my God. And it's so
Oh,
bad. Mics are
man.
peaking the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to jump off a bridge. It was so bad. But my brother,
man, dude.
literally, maybe it's a bias thing, but John has acting chops. He's really good. He's
Well,
been doing
John's
this for a
really
couple
funny.
years.
He's very comfortable in front of people. He's good at talking with people. So he's just a very
He's
extroverted
also so professional
person,
too, bro. I was so he's 13 for clarification to Chat and Eric. But for being 13, there was this one moment, probably one of my favorite moments in the play. He comes out to deliver a line. As he begins to talk, he realizes his mic's not on, right? But he keeps giving the lines and just super casually just reaches back, clicks his mic on, and continues delivering the whole thing. As if like because most of the other
just
students, there
knows.
was a lot of students who were like, "Oh, my mic's not on," the
Yeah,
whole time, and you're
yeah.
like, "Oh my God!" But John, he just gave the line. He was like, "Click," and then he kept giving the line. It was, oh my God, it made me so happy and so proud as a brother. I have hair everywhere. Chat. Should I cut my hair?
Are you crazy?
No. Wow, I got 2 no's, so I guess we're keep going.
We're keeping the hair, bro. That's crazy.
All right. Well,
Can't
I
believe
mean,
you
I
suggest
cut
a
my hair,
thing
so
like
I can
that.
say
that's true. You had a lot of hair too, and you. What do you think? Are you happy with it?
Are you gonna full grow out with me?
You know what? I was debating because I only had the top.
Yeah.
I only
You
have
should
top.
do the full thing, bro.
And
You should do the full thing for sure.
For it being just the top, it was down to my back.
Yeah, you were like, it was long.
It was 2 years.
Yeah.
And glad to say my wife finally is okay with it. She was actually shocked when I cut my hair.
Well, yeah,
Well, yeah. It was a big,
She was like, "What did you do?" I was like, "I cut my hair." And I did the gentleman's cut though, where it
Yeah,
has like the
yeah,
comb
I
over
remember
and you have like
that,
that little
yeah.
swoop, you know what I mean?
That was good. That was good.
And it's a good look. But she didn't like it. And even though she loved
Interesting.
it, she was like, "Why did you cut your hair?" I was like, "Well, I got tired of it."
impress you.
Yeah, I was like,
Like,
"Well, I
well,
got
you
tired of
didn't.
it." No, like I did. I was like, "Look, I got tired of it because sleeping. I was constantly pulling my
I feel
hair."
that.
Oh, God,
But then I
yeah.
was like, but then I wanted to.
I wear silk bonnets, so I'm sorry, guys.
Dude, I was so
I'm
getting close
bougie,
to
I
that.
just-
I was getting
I
close
rap-
to that.
You do
Yes.
what?
I wrap that shit up, dude.
Yeah, but then I was
Heck
like,
yeah.
I felt like I was bumming
Silk-
it for the longest
silk
time.
blade.
I was like, I wanted to do something and look nice for you. Like that was my thought.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, I want to look good for you. I want to look clean cut, like
Yeah.
the guy you fell in love with. She's
She's
like,
like, well,
okay, that's the response I got, and I was like, I shouldn't have cut my hair. I was like, whatever. So, but then I
I hope
realized
she watches this episode.
she doesn't. So we're good.
Okay, cool.
She
but
should.
then I was like, because
Cool.
like
My mom doesn't
I
watch.
cut it. Yeah, because I cut it, there was some like spots that didn't lay over properly, and I was like, that's gonna drive me nuts. So then I just kind of did a clean
went on.
cut, like a clean buzz.
Hey, I think this
to
look
start
looks good
fresh.
on you. So
Yeah.
I think
Well,
it's good.
thank you. Yeah, and it's nice, but I do kind of miss my long hair.
Eric's hair grows astronomically fast.
It
too,
does. So
it's
like again, I'll be back.
2-3 weeks, you're already gonna be able to have a whole new hairstyle.
I've been literally trying. I think I told you. I'm
Yeah.
literally trying to get my beard back to when we were first doing our last.
I feel like it's been taking a
session.
minute.
It's been taking a while.
Yeah.
When we first started recording in our last, what do you call it, studio, my beard was at its peak length at the time,
Yeah.
and I looked like a burly mountain man. And I kind of wanted to grow it back, but I've been trying, and it's taking forever, dude. I just want my big beard back because I shaved it off, and I saw what I looked like.
And
I was
now
like,
I'm
"Oh, no."
sad. Why?
Okay, so moving on. I don't want to keep going through all the random questions just because it's going to take us forever, and I really just want to do a quick trivia with you if you're down.
Of course. Always down.
So I'm going to pull up the answers really quick. Eric, you can join in as well if you would like to.
Sure.
But I got 10 questions for us about
I'll throw the 3 camera.
Christmas
up that way.
music trivia.
Of course. Let's
So-
go. Let's go.
First question. What is the oldest Christmas carol according to my resource?
I would say Silent Night.
You have a alternate answer?
O come, Emmanuel.
The answer is Silent Night.
Oh, heck
In
yeah.
1818.
Nice.
Long time ago.
Nice.
All right. Next question. Which artist holds the record for the most Christmas albums ever sold?
All right, artist meaning singular or like just
Singular artist.
I would
Man, more than one Christmas album? That's crazy.
Holds the record for the most.
Who is a Christmas artist?
I want to say Josh Groban.
Okay.
I don't know, honestly.
No?
I don't know.
See, this answer shocked me because I had no idea. I forgot his name. Elvis Presley.
Oh,
Wait,
Yeah.
really?
Apparently, Elvis Presley has the most Christmas albums.
okay.
Yeah, it's wild. I didn't know that either.
I don't know how. Okay.
Because literally,
What,
I
why
would like-
don't we hear it so often though? Because like I swear to you, I hardly hear.
yeah, literally
I
the
hear
only one I
Blue
can think of
Christmas.
is Blue Christmas. That's the only one that
yeah,
comes to mind.
like
only one.
that is the main.
But apparently,
one.
this guy has held the most
That is-
Christmas
dude,
albums
that is
of all
wild.
time.
Like, you don't even need more than one.
Hey,
There's
Yeah.
no, like,
respect for the king, man.
Yeah,
I think
respect to
you
the
gotta
king, bro.
have, if
He
you're
never
an
died,
artist
by
that
the
wants
way.
to do Christmas, you should have one cover album, one original album, and then maybe an extra if you want it. That should be
Yeah.
the max.
or just like
be it.
re-release the first cover album,
Yeah.
but like as a deluxe with like more
Exactly.
songs on it or
Exactly.
something, like,
All right.
okay.
Never would have guessed that.
I would have never
No,
guessed
I'm
that. That's
glad.
crazy.
I'm glad I found some good questions. All right. What is Mariah Carey's reported annual income from All I Want for Christmas Is You?
Well, Spotify sales are like 7 cents a stream, I think, or like 0.7 cents a stream. Yeah, it's 0.7 cents. Yeah, it's not even like 1 cent.
Okay.
But that you gotta think all though.
Yeah.
YouTube
For the entire year.
Apple.
Um,
I would say at least single billion, easily.
Bill?
billion,
I
really?
would think.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
how often it's being played through?
I'm going to
Not
say
just-
if it's just off of streams and it's not from like her playing shows and everything, I'm going to say like 1 mil.
I would say more, but go for it.
Per year in royalties, she makes from $2 to $4 million
Okay.
God, dude, could you imagine?
for that one freaking
It must be
song.
nice. It must be nice.
It must be.
Yeah.
All her
Like, she's-
revenue is coming in
yeah,
from the
yeah.
one song.
She's set for life off of one song, dude.
and it's
can
not
do
even
all-
that good of a song.
She could do all the drugs she wants at
Are we
this
gonna
point.
do this right
She could.
Yeah.
She could.
Just saying.
100%.
Just saying. Gosh,
All right.
dang.
Which famous Beatle released a Christmas song called Wonderful Christmas Time?
Oh my gosh, freaking yeah, I know.
Wonderful Christmas Time.
It's not Paul McCartney.
Yeah, it's McCartney.
It is Paul McCartney.
Yeah. I was like, dude, I literally just saw this. Like I just
Yeah. All right, another one to Brent. I'm not keeping track of points, but so far I'm in the lead.
If I knew there was points, I'd be playing
Yeah, I
this serious.
wasn't- yeah,
I don't have a
even-
prize for you guys, so we're going.
Wow.
What do we win?
We're going for who's my favorite now.
Okay,
All
got
right,
it, got it, got it.
So, what Christmas song was originally released as a Thanksgiving tune?
Oh.
Now, this one I was not expecting, but I will say it's a well-known Christmas song.
Really?
Thanksgiving tune.
It's a Thanksgiving tune.
I can't even imagine. That's a toughie.
The most wonderful time of the year?
Mm-mm.
No.
I have no
I have
idea.
no
Nothing?
yeah. Dude,
That
that's
I don't.
crazy.
I can't.
It is-
I am honestly playing all the songs in my head.
And they're all
I
like,
can't-
that's Christmas.
Yeah.
I can't think of it. What is
It
it?
was Jingle Bells, written in 1857, released as One Horse Open Sleigh.
I would have never guessed that. Never.
It was originally made as a Thanksgiving tune. Yeah.
That kind of hurts in some way.
It's kind of weird, right? I don't
Yeah.
like it either.
That's interesting. Okay.
I can't.
Okay.
I can't see it. But hey, whatever. Whatever.
Okay.
Which Christmas song is featured in the Die Hard soundtrack?
Ooh.
Now,
I'll be home
I
for
don't
Christmas.
think it's reasonable that you guys would just know it off the top of your head. So you give it your best guess.
I'll
but
be home for Christmas.
No.
Oh, I mean, that would make sense.
I barely remember Die Hard, even though it's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
It's
It is a
great
Christmas movie. Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie. We talked about this on the Christmas
I
movie
know.
episode.
I'm just
It's a
saying.
Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie.
Is it the bells will be ringing?
No.
I
love
it.
But it is in the movie, though. They use it in the movie.
Okay, well, what is
Let
it?
it snow, let it snow.
That's
let it
no.
snow.
What the heck?
What?
That's so
Did
stupid.
they even play that song during the... I don't even recall that being in
That's
the movie.
Let it
Whack.
snow,
That
let it
is a
snow,
whack.
let it snow.
Was it? I don't
That's
know.
dumb.
All right.
Okay.
Which African
I'm gonna have to go watch
American
that movie.
spiritual is a popular Christmas hymn?
Which African American?
Now I know this.
Wait,
song.
can you say this again? I'm sorry.
Which African American spiritual, I guess is just how I found the question, says is a popular Christmas hymn?
Spiritual? I mean, I imagine song.
It's kind of like a hymn, not a hymn. It's more like a one of those, you know, where you're
Rhythmic.
rhythmic, yeah,
Rhythmic
you know,
song.
kind of like you're bopping your head, you're dancing.
African
Okay.
American.
Stop.
spiritual.
Okay.
Just stop.
I'm not gonna. I don't even think I can attempt to answer this question.
Uh,
Primarily just
even
because
that-
it doesn't make sense. But
Dude, I don't.
This will
I
throw
don't
everyone
know.
off.
I don't know.
Go tell it on the mountain.
huh?
Go
Oh.
tell it on
I
the
wouldn't have.
mountain.
Is that a Christmas song?
I didn't know that
though?
was a Christmas song.
I guess that's what I
All
found.
right, next.
Well, no, I
Alright.
mean, I don't doubt your information, but like in my head, I'm thinking, how is that when is that a Christmas song?
Which Christmas song did Brenda Lee record when she was just 13 years old?
Is it I Want a Hippopotamus for
No.
Christmas? Damn.
Dude,
is.
should I know who Brenda Lee is?
Yeah, I don't know
You'll
who that is.
definitely know the song. And when you
Okay.
hear that she was only 13 when she recorded it, you'll probably be more shocked.
Well, it's obviously not like you just said. It's not the hippopotamus song.
No.
Can you give a hint?
All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
No. It has to do with a tree.
Tree.
don't
You got
know.
me on that one.
I don't know.
Which one? What
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Wait, really? She was 13?
She was 13
Oh, the
years
rocking
old.
around the Christmas tree.
Christmas tree.
That?
Christmas pie.
I thought it was like
She's
a
13.
old timey, like older.
Yeah,
I know.
what the
and that's
heck?
what's so crazy.
Dude, that's wow.
Never would have guessed that was a
13 years
13-year-old.
old.
Wow.
Okay, all right.
Thank you, Brenda Lee, for giving us a
Thank
banger.
you, yeah.
That
And
song's a
it's a
banger,
great-
dude.
it's a
That
great
song's a
song.
banger.
This one,
The
hopefully,
guitar, oh, dude.
I
Yeah.
love that song. I
Fire,
love it a lot.
fire.
Makes me
fire.
want to just listen to Christmas music.
Yeah, dude, I'm ready to leave right now and listen to Christmas
yeah.
music.
Let's just call it for what it is.
Yeah.
Let's have a Christmas music session.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, all right. Patreon up. Patreon up.
All right. This one should be an easy one. What song does the line "Through the years we all will be together" come from? Or at least
Through
easier.
the years we'll
I know the
always
line.
be
I just can't think of
together.
the title of the song.
If the fates align, have yourself a merry little Christmas.
That's the song, but I can't remember the title. What's
That's
the
it.
title?
Have yourself a merry little.
That is the
There it
title.
is.
Have yourself a
There it
merry
is,
little
man.
Christmas.
Heck yeah.
And finally, what Christmas carol was famously broadcast during the Apollo 8 space mission?
I feel like I should know this one.
I feel like it's going to be a very common one too.
I would say it's not the most common, but it is
But,
not unheard of by any means.
Have a holly jolly.
I would say
Christmas.
less common.
All right.
No. Oh.
It's more like, I would say, go more the route of Christian
Yeah, that's
Christmas.
joy to the
Okay.
world.
Slower.
Slower.
Oh, holy night.
Yes, sir. It is
Heck
Oh Holy
yeah.
Night.
Woo.
So there
that
you
makes
go.
sense, though. That makes sense. I can see that.
Yeah.
That's my Christmas music topics that I brought.
Nah,
I think they
I-
did much better than my Krampus
You know,
stories.
I
No,
will
this-
say, no, these are good questions.
This
Like,
is a good one. This is a
Yeah.
good one.
I hope you guys
I
liked
was excited to hear that we were going to have a little game to play.
Well, I hope you guys liked it. I hope this was good. I hope the Christmas
No,
music.
I had a good time with this one. You know, I love Christmas music. I feel like a lot of people, it's like a love-hate relationship. And I feel like a lot of people, if like you're into Halloween and all that kind of stuff, people are a little biased as to when you can start your Christmas music. But I'm all for starting the Christmas music as soon as, you know, Halloween's over, because there's no Thanksgiving music. And, you know, I'm just happy we finally did an episode where it was just all about these classics
Yeah.
that I love and I appreciate. By the way, hope you guys like the jingling that's been going on this whole episode. I'm wearing this Merry Krampus sweater to stay in the festive spirit. But it's a little chilly. That's why I got my arms a little crossed right now. But no, I just love Christmas music, man. It gets me in the mood every time, and it just brings me back to my childhood. So, gotta love it.
Gotta love it.
All right. Well, this episode is honestly a pretty good one, bro. I really enjoyed the trivia. Personally,
you.
I
Thank you.
really
I'm
like. I love it when we bring games to the table. It's like a little activity to bring at school, but it's not even school. It's an activity at the activity. So, no, but no, I had a good time.
Yeah, I hope this was good. I mean, you know, like I said, Christmas is my season, and I want to make these Christmas episodes good, but I also know that I've been a little lacking on the outlines. So, but I knew I wanted to
It's
talk
okay,
about
man.
Christmas music. So, I hope we got somewhere with this. I
No,
think it was a chiller.
It was. Yeah, I was gonna say it was a good like laid back episode to where we could just sit back, talk about just some of our favorites, and like just kind of reminisce. We had some good, I guess, little moments of thinking about childhood and the stuff that we went through as kids, and it's just nice to know that music is still keeping those memories alive.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like we can sometimes get lost in all of the struggles that come with the holidays, as far as worrying about money or worrying about paying your bills on time while also trying to afford all these Christmas presents for all these people, and some people you don't even really know.
Yeah.
And some people have to worry about big families and families coming over for the holidays and Christmas parties and work bonuses and all this kind of stuff. And it's nice to know that there's something just as small as like a Christmas song that can kind of bring those good memories back to the front, you know, and kind of remind you a little bit of like why you're even doing what you're doing, like for the season, you know. It's all about just bringing that joy, that happiness to. And
I feel like Christmas music is also like the first thing that really sells that it's Christmas time. Yeah. Compared to Christmas movies. Christmas movies are great, but then it's like, I don't know if I want to watch like Elf at like November 18th, you know. But around that time you start to get to this point where you know, the radio, it'll start playing a couple Christmas songs once you're like, in there, and you're like, it's time. Or you'll hear the Mariah Carey little beat start to play, and you're like, oh God, it's happening.
It's coming.
It's happening again. One of my favorite memes of all time. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's an animation where it's
she's thawing.
She's thawing, and it's like a dad and his son, and the dad's watching TV with his daughter, and all of a sudden you start to hear the soundtrack. And he's like, what's that? And his son comes down. He's like, Dad, what's going on? He's like, grab the shotgun, Billy.
She's coming.
He's like, what's going on, Dad? He takes him outside. You see Mariah Carey on the roof getting ready to do the song. It's like, take the shot, Billy. And he's like, I can't. He's like, damn it, Billy.
This is no time to choke.
He pulls and it doesn't shoot. And he's like, no. It is you. And then it's like, oh my God. Sorry to go on a rant there, Jeff.
Dude, you just told like a whole short film story right now.
I feel better now.
No,
but
I mean, I like that song.
I like it too. I think it's dramatically overplayed if she's making $2.4 million per year on it in at revenue.
I mean, it's a vibe.
It is a vibe. It's not a bad song.
It's a vibe.
It's just it's overplayed. You can't tell me it's not overplayed.
I mean,
it's justifiably played.
Honestly, no. I would say this year specifically, 2024. Okay. I feel like it's not that overplayed. I don't think I've heard it. At all.
Actually, you know what? You're kind of accurate on that.
I mean, maybe for past years, yeah, but this year I haven't heard it.
Actually,
once.
Exactly one meme about it, and it's odd because last year I do remember like throughout
all of them. Yeah, there were so many. She's coming. There were so many.
She's coming.
Now, I mean, I still see pictures and memes frequently, but like.
Yeah, but I've even seen less of those.
I don't hear the song that much. I haven't heard the song that much, so I don't know. And apparently she's not performing it anywhere. She apparently went on the news and like said that she would not be performing like at the New Year's ball drop or any of that. So I don't know. But she's making enough money to not matter. So I don't think it should matter. I don't think it should matter at all whatsoever. So I mean, props to her. Props to her for making a banger, but
is it the best banger though? Does it deserve that level of banger?
Well, no, I don't think it's like that. Songs. Did you know that Last Christmas had never topped charts until like this year?
Really?
Or like was never number one?
Really?
Except like this year or something like that. Yeah. It was very interesting. I just like happened to see it like on the news the other day where they were talking. It was like daytime news, so it was like not serious news. They were just kind of giving you like some random facts or whatever to fill in the day schedule. But yeah, apparently they were like, oh, you all know the bop. Last Christmas, they got like Last Christmas playing in the background. You know, but she's like, if you guys didn't know this banger. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess it wasn't number one apparently, but I mean that
you know what song
like certified,
deserves to be the number one Christmas song of all time? It's actually written by a small indie band.
Oh, that one.
Portamento.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's called This Christmas. Not Last Christmas.
Port of Mentos? That's crazy, dude.
It's pretty nice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If I had the royalties for it, I would play it on the
You're not getting copyrighted. Feel free, I guess.
Yeah, maybe I'll play it in the background as the music for the outro this week. Send me the file. I'll have to reach out to Portamento.
Yeah, to see. I gotta reach out to management first. Well, honestly, man, it was a solid episode, but I think it's time to really kind of ask chat the age-old question. And if I'm gonna be completely honest with you,
Brent doesn't remember.
I don't remember.
So I'll ask the question for you, chat. No worries. What Christmas song, in your opinion, brings you back to the good old days, the good old Christmas nostalgia as a kid? What song comes to mind when you think of that?
What brings you back to screaming in the malls when you were a child because you were tired and didn't want to shop anymore?
Being more afraid of Santa because of how tall he was.
And why is his beard so white? And second that, what's a beard?
Why do I have to sit on his lap?
Yeah, who is this weird old stranger? So if you have any songs that bring you back to those moments in childhood,
let us know.
The ones you didn't want to bring back up, make sure to write in.
You can email us at thewoodsmenpod@gmail.com.
We've been your hosts, Brent Murphy
and Joey Rucker.
Later, Gators.
The Woodsmen Podcast is actively reading and responding to everything and anything on Instagram and our email. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the show, or would like to possibly be on the show, you can email us at thewoodsmenpod@gmail.com. Make sure to keep up with all things Woodsman related on Instagram as well, at WoodsmanPod. Don't forget to rate, like, and subscribe to the Woodsmen Podcast wherever you get your podcasts, with video exclusively on YouTube and Patreon. Make sure to follow our personal accounts at Strange Kids and Piemaster J on all platforms.
The Woodsman Podcast is co-produced by Brent Murphy and Joey Rucker.
Our technical producer and engineer is Eric Bessero at Elite Sound Studios, with additional engineering by Brent Murphy.
Video editing by Joey Rucker, and Blood, Sweat, and Tears by all of us.
Any additional content by the Woodsman Podcast may not be used without our permission. Copyright Cabin 13 Productions.
And remember,
Rudolph was bullied for his disability.